this bike. I think it's a 1987. I'm gonna have to check the title, but 1987 Honda Goldwing GL 1200. Look how awesome this bike is. First of all, it's huge. It's like a car. I do have the side cover for that. I just took it off because I had to jump start it. Look, it's got trailer hitch and a little connector. It's amazing. I'll go through all the cool stuff in the walk around video, but let me show you some cool stuff. This is for the maybe the radio, maybe the comm system, I don't know. Here's for the I don't know if that works or not. Compressor air outlet valve. Push on. I'm not sure how that works. Over here is the cruise control. We'll have to try that. See, it's a digital RPM gauge. Let's take it for a spin. Let's see how this awesome bike works. I'm pretty excited to ride this thing. I might just make this bike like my bike. Like, this is what I ride now. This is who I am. I ride an 87 Goldwing. When this bike was built, I was 1 year old. Dreaming about one day being able to drive one of these. I love this thing, it's so smooth. It's got so much going on here. I don't even know where to start. It's got good power. It definitely has a valve tap on this left cylinder. Although because it's a horizontal motor, it should be pretty easy to fix that. Probably about as easy as it gets. Just pop a couple bolts out, get that valve adjusted. They get a lot of power out of a 1200 with a giant bike like this. Clutch feels really good. Throttle feels really responsive. I don't need to be on choke anymore. I love the gauges. It's got that old late 80s, early 90s digital speedometer, digital tachometer, digital tripometer somehow. Oh, that's a tripometer. Okay, I was thinking it was the going backwards. It's got a gear indicator. It's got the fuel. It's got the temp. I feel like if I got in an accident with that Mazda in front of me, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna come out ahead. He'd be the one ejected out of the car. This is a very comfortable riding position. It's got overdrive. I could definitely see me like taking a big trip with this bike. And 70,000 miles for a Goldwing, that's nothing. Everyone knows that. No one's getting fooled. No one's fooled with your 70,000 miles. Let's try the cruise control. And it actually handles pretty good for being like the Titanic. I'm sure if I got used to this thing, I'd really be throwing this thing down in the corners. Cruise control. Let's resume. All right, cruise is on. Sometimes cruise controls won't work below a certain speed. Oh, is there a set? Okay, here's set. I'm setting it. Okay, there's resume. There's set. I can't get it to work. It might not work. I don't know. Maybe it's a fuse. Probably I don't know what I'm doing. Things have so many buttons on it. Guys, this thing is fun to ride. It's just because I've never ridden anything like this. It's got good power. And these things actually hold their value pretty well. Very, very smooth. If you're looking at doing like touring and all you care about is function and comfort, that's all you care about. You don't care about looks. Just function and comfort. It's hard to beat a Goldwing. Even a 1987 Goldwing. Let's see what kind of power this thing's got. Wow. This thing really moves. Look at that windshield trim creeping up on me now that we're going a little faster. Get back down, windshield trim. I mean, this really is a rider's bike. Someone who just loves to ride. They want a comfortable riding position. They want a comfortable bike. They want all the cool amenities. They want a radio, and they want whatever this is. That I don't know. You put your whole iPhone in there. That's what that is. You put your whole, but it's for an iPhone 4, a little smaller. You put your whole iPhone in there, and it probably connects to the radio. Probably. No, that's just a tape deck, I think. Let's see if this thing works. Yep, that's doing something. I don't know how to change. Oh, here we go. No, that's nothing. I'll mess with that later when I'm not driving. But this really is a fun bike to drive, though. Partially because it's just so old. I would get the same type of reaction driving this as I would with my 97 Lincoln Town Car. I roll up in that town car and people expect some old man to be popping out of it. And then you got me jumping out with my kids, pulling kids out of the back. I can fit some kids in these in that tour pack back there. Guys, this is gonna be a fun bike for someone who buys this thing. Check out the test drive and the walk around video. I'll show you everything you need to know about this. I'll play around with all the buttons, try to figure out what works, what doesn't work. Look at those air vents. It's like they pulled them right out of like a Honda Civic. Oh, there's stuff down here too. Okay, there's for the speakers. This does not have reverse, but I'm not sure when they started putting reverse in these things. Or maybe it has reverse and I can't find it. I don't know. This thing's got some power. It is an incredibly smooth motor. Like super smooth, like smoothest bike ever smooth. The more cylinders you have firing, the smoother it is. The more they balance out each other's vibration. That's why companies like Jag, they put like V12s in their cars. Not because they need V12 power, which, you know, normally the V12s aren't even pushing out that much power. But just because that V12 is so smooth. Guys, this one thing only has 70,000 miles on it. Let's figure out the map. It's almost 30 years old. 70,000 miles. That's like if it was 60,000 miles, that'd be 2,000 miles a year. That's nothing. Not that many miles a year, guys. 2,500 miles a year, maybe? I don't know. Very fun bike. Super cool. Guys, if you're interested in this bike, or you like watching me test drive tons of different bikes, then subscribe to the channel. And see you guys later.